The following portion of Daytime Tri-Cities is sponsored by the Blake at Kingsport.
Well, they call it the Blake way of life, and they say that once you've enjoyed it, it's hard to imagine settling for anything less. You've probably seen the building. It's beautiful, sits right off Fort Henry Drive. It's called the Blake. And this morning we are joined by Jake Weaver to tell us more about this special resort-style senior living community. And it is great to have you on the show.
Well, thank you, Amy, for having us. Here at the Blake at Kingsport, we really try to focus on the resort style of living. That's our number one focus. Of course, the medical side as well. But one thing that does make us stand out, of course, is our activities, the things that we like to do with our Wind Down Wednesdays, just different ways to incorporate the finer things in life for our seniors to enjoy.
And you say the finer things in life, and you can really see that just from the outside of the building. I've always said, man, I would love to go inside and see what it's like, because it's gorgeous.
Absolutely, it is. And that's one thing that our owner, Glenn Barkley, is very key on us doing, is keeping those things available with our amenities to our residents to be able to enjoy at all times.
And you talk about fine dining. I was looking at some of the different pictures and some of the different activities. I mean, it really is sort of resort style.
It is, and that's our number one goal, is for our residents to be able to enjoy the meals that they're served each day. Because they're not going to be preparing those meals, we're going to be doing that for them. So we want them to have something enjoyable in front of them each day.
Oh, wonderful. I've seen lots of different pictures of them. Looks like outdoors painting or doing exercise, and we all know how important that is for seniors.
Absolutely. So every day we do start with a balance class for our residents. This is just a way for them to kind of focus keen on their ability to stay with their exercise and continue with their mobility, of course.
And then also you mentioned the medical side, and of course that's a big part of what you guys do too, and a special memory care area.
Of course, our memory care is a 48 unit, locked unit, of course, but it does host its own courtyard, and as well as the fine dining experiences. Going back to the medical side with our memory care, of course, is our IN2L, which focuses more towards a one-on-one type with our activities director, Kim Meadows. She does a phenomenal job of keeping those residents keen and their families focused on their growth as well.
And speaking of their families, I know that's a big thing at the Blake, is always welcoming families and making it more like a home.
Absolutely. We invite families to come. That's one of the main reasons the Blake was found, was to bring these families in, because there's things to do here. We don't want you to have to take your loved ones out or your grandkids out to go do something when you can enjoy all of the amenities that we have to offer here at the Blake at Kingsport.
I was reading some of the comments from some of the residents there, and the wonderful things that they have to say, and certainly that's kind of a feather in your cap.
Absolutely.
Sure.
I'm very proud and honored to be able to serve the Blake at Kingsport and the Kingsport community.
Well, it is beautiful. I'm going to come in there and take one of those balance classes. Okay. We'll give everybody the information. It is the Blake at Kingsport right there in Kingsport off Fort Henry Drive, and you can visit blakesseniorliving.com for more information.
The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by the Blake at Kingsport.